10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to BALOGO Elementary School.
This is
The virtual moving up ceremony of BALOGO Elementary School.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second ritual graduation exercises of BALOGO Elementary School, hosted by Mr. Pablo M. Latore.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams by Eleanor Roosevelt. A pleasant morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let us all welcome the virtual graduation rites school year 2020 to 2021 of BALOGO Elementary School with the theme Kalidad ng Edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, together with the school division superintendent, district in charge, principal, teachers, guests, and stakeholders. Today, we will witness the remarkable moment of graduation rites at BALOGO Elementary School. Despite of the global pandemic, the Department of Education continuously provide quality education to the learners through the different modality option. To start the virtual graduation rite, please stand at attention for the singing of national anthem via multimedia presentation. It will be followed by a prayer led by Jared G. Jess and Babel M. Bincito, member of graduating class 2021, and singing the DepEd Summer Hymn through a multimedia presentation.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, helas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagkikinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin, lumalang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo, ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Let us all feel the presence of God. Father, we thank you much for our time as we gather here together in this momentous event in our lives as graduate of batch 2020 to 2021 of BALOGO Elementary School. For all the friends we had made, for all the days of laughter and fun, and for all the time of great discovery and learning. We thank you for all who have given their energy and skills so that we can graduate today. Our teachers and mentors, our family and loved ones, we thank you and give them all to you in prayer as this chapter for our lives closes, so a new one begins.
We present ourselves like an open book to you. Come and scribe your word into our lives. Fill our minds with your thoughts. Fill our body with your strength.
message to our distinguished school principal 1 of BALOGO Elementary School, Dr. Hazel F. Cabrales.
On behalf of BALOGO Elementary School, I am delighted to welcome you all to this year's virtual moving up ceremony for kindergarten and grade 6 completers. It is indeed remarkable that we were able to manage to pull the school year off together, including parents, teachers, and all stakeholders of BALOGO Elementary School. This year's theme focuses on strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Undeniably, we all fought the battle of the inconveniences we faced in providing the learning modality best suited for all of you, because we believe that education must continue despite the crisis the world is facing today. My warmest congratulations to you. Your persistence and perseverance paid off. Again, welcome to this year's virtual moving up ceremony of BALOGO Elementary School.
Thank you, ma'am, for a warm welcome to our dear graduates, parents, and guests of honor. To inspire our graduate, we shall now hear an important message to our distinguished Summer Division Superintendent, Dr. Carmela R. Tamayo, CESO 5.
Dear graduates of Class 2021, happy and blessed graduation. If a graduation message would reflect the times we live with, then this year's entries suggest the times are desolate. My dearly beloved graduates, receive my warmest and sincerest congratulations for your individual successes on this very challenging way of sustaining your quest for education. Though times have been so unpredictable, caused by pandemic, you still managed to live one level at school, where your experiences help you emerge as triumphant leaders and despair conquerors. You are winners in your own right. Let me personally tell you that I'm deeply convinced that your success in navigating and overcoming these adversities has been coupled with your individual motivations and the support of your parents. On this note, I join and cherish with you in your celebration of learning. Please be ever grateful for the assistance and inspiration all of you receive from your teachers, school heads, supervisors, and the entire Department of Education on the larger perspective. Pursue your dreams. Be guided by the lifelike experiences you gained within and outside formal learning in blended mode. May this adventure continue as you aspire for the tradition of excellence. Godspeed. My salute to you, graduates at Batch 2021.
Thank you very much for the inspiring and insightful message you imparted this virtual graduation rites. Your words will surely guide our graduate as they tread a new path in their journey. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, is the presentation and the conferment of awards to the graduating class school year 2020 to 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of batch 2020-2021. Abantaw Kim R. Balogo San Sebastian Samar. Abigonia G-Ward S. Balogo San Sebastian Samar with honor. Babalcon Rinan B. Balogo San Sebastian Samar with honor. Batula Raol Jr. Balogo San Sebastian Samar with honor. Dibira Ryan M. Balogo San Sebastian Samar. Gis Jared G. Balogo San Sebastian Samar with honors. Latori TGM. Balogo San Sebastian Samar. Abaygar Banisa M. Balogo San Sebastian Samar. Binsito Hana N. Balogo San Sebastian Samar with honors. Binsito Mabel M. Balogo San Sebastian Samar with honors. Laturi Robian P. Balogo San Sebastian Samar with honors. Laturi Tresha M. Balogo San Sebastian Samar. Mabansag Diana C. Balogo San Sebastian Samar with honors. At this time, let us hear another important message to our Regional Director, Maria Gima Mercado Ledesma.
My warmest congratulations to the graduates of Batch 2021. Today marks another milestone in your lifelong journey in achieving your dreams and successes in life. Finishing your basic education in the midst of pandemic was quite challenging. The shift from the normal to the current situation was a complete change for all of us. The process of keeping abreast with the latest trends in education was not easy, but you did your best in dealing with the challenges of the new normal. This year's graduation theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, highlights DepEd's commitment to provide inclusive and quality education while ensuring the safety of the teachers and learners from the health risks of COVID-19. My dear graduates, you have proven your resilience by braving the threats of the global health crisis in furtherance of useful and productive learning. I congratulate you for your courage and genuine commitment to contribute to nation building by continuously improving your skills and competence through quality basic education. To the champions of education, the tireless teachers, generous stakeholders, and loving parents, this occasion marks another unmistakable example that everything is possible when we unite and pool our resources together. I sincerely thank you for your commitment and inspiration in exploring the most sustainable ways of supporting the learning continuity of our learners in the face of COVID-19 pandemic. Dear graduates, the road ahead is full of uncertainties. Press forward. Let your dreams and aspirations be your guide toward achieving the fullest potentials and building a strong nation for the Filipino youth. Once again, congratulations and Godspeed.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Let us now listen to the farewell message of our graduating student with honor to be given to us by Rinan B. Babalcon.
To my fellow student, to our teacher, and to our beloved principal, a pleasant morning to all of us. My dear fellow graduate, I am aware that our elementary year were filled with many performance tasks, quizzes, and examination, and we are all fulfilled that we have overcome every challenge and task. Now that we are leaving our elementary years behind, let us not perceive that hardship will end right here on our graduation day. Hence the priceless lesson, skill and values that we have learned from our alma mater will be our powerful tools as we step forward to the next chapter of our lives. I know that the first month of grade 7 will be hard, but if we as a batch cooperate and stick to our goals and dream, I believe that all of us can soar highs in the junior high school. Our victory is also our school and family success. Let us always be reminded that our education is a gift and we should never take it for granted. Let us use it to be a blessing to others. Thank you and may the Lord bless our future academic life.
At this time, let us now hear our proactive district in charge, Dr. Maricel Obar de Las. She will now give her closing remarks.
Class 2021, you are the first batch on these virtual closing exercises. You are also the first batch who experienced the blended distance learning modality under the K-12 curriculum. However, you still make it until the last day of the school year 2020-2021. This is a concrete manifestation that indeed we Filipinos are resilient. Kaya nating harapin anumang pagsubok ang dumarating sa ating buhay. Kaya angkop ang ating tema na ang kalidad ng edukasyon ay lalo nating pinatatag sa kabila ng pandemya. Students and teachers, I am commending you for doing your job well despite the abrupt changes in the rules and functions as educators. Congratulations for easily adjusting to the different and new tasks, programs, and projects in order to improve our teaching and learning strategies. To the parents who patiently gave time coming back to school every Monday to submit and get the modules, then also 360 degrees was turned as a home teacher to their children. Thank you. Thank you for the cooperation you imparted. Thus, our school year 2021 was successfully ended despite the many challenges brought about by COVID-19 pandemic. To all our education partners, the GPTA, LGU, headed by Honorable Mayor Eleuterio Mabao, NGO and private individuals, we extended their support to deliver our services efficiently. Thank you. Indeed, we have done what Mother Teresa of Calcutta says, and I quote, "None of us, including me, ever do great things, but we can do all small things with great love, and together we can do something wonderful." Again, congratulations, Class 2021, school heads, parents, and the entire community of San Sebastian.